Buenos días a todos. I just wanted to make you guys a short video because I noticed in the Chapter 3 workbook that you guys really had a lot of difficulties with the idea of the personal A. There was one question there where you had to select personal A or X, right? And a lot of you just kind of, played it long until you got it right through trial and error, which is fine for the workbook. But I'm not going to test you on the personal A stuff. Um, you know what? Actually, I might test you on the personal A stuff because I'm making this video. So I just wanted to give you guys just a quick primer on what the personal A is in Spanish and what it does. This is something we don't have in English, right? So it's a little bit different. So let's take a look here. Draw, cool. So for example, if we have a sentence in Spanish like, yo quiero mi abuela. I love my grandmother, right? And this would be a direct translation from English. I love my grandmother. Except in Spanish, this is not quite right. In Spanish, after a verb and before a person, we need a. And this is called the personal A. This indicates that the action is going towards a person. It does not mean to. It has no direct translation into English, right? So the correct way to write this is yo quiero a mi abuela. Again, like I said, we don't have anything there, right? We don't have that personal A in English. There's no direct translation for this. Another one would be llevo mi hermano. No, that means I carry him to school. So let's say manejo mi hermano a la escuela. I drive my brother to school, right? So in English, I drive my brother to school, right? Except in Spanish, we need manejo a mi hermano a la escuela because we have a verb and then we have a person. So after a verb, before a person, you need a personal A. Just the way things go in Spanish. I'm not looking for you guys to get this 100%, because this is one of the things you'll pick up as you go. But you should be looking out for this. A lot of times in your compositions, you'll see that I've written, an A there, right? And so you'll stick an accent on it, but what I actually mean is it needs a personal A in there. There are some instances where we don't have the personal A. For example, tengo tres hijos. I have 3 kids, which I do not. I don't have any kids. But after tener, tengo a 3 hijos, no. After tener, before people, we don't put a personal A. So there are a few verbs that are an exception, but the vast majority of verbs, after a verb before a person, you need an A in there. Like I said, no direct translation to English. It just is the way it is. So I hope that explains the personal A thing to you guys a little bit better. I'm going to put some other links up on here so you guys might be able to get another explanation. And that's it. Hope it helped.